And we're live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Whatever your job description is, shout out to you. Security guard, the chefs in the kitchens, the secretaries in the offices, the girl them around the back road where I do them things. Shout out to those sliding up and down the poles. I ain't judging you. Just whatever you do, as long as you're not rob and steal from people and earning it the way you're not supposed to, you know what I mean? I ain't judging you. But shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Don't let that go over your head. If you want good for others as much as you want good for yourself, you are a good person indeed. Shout out to you. It takes a genuine heart and a clean, clear conscience, good mind person to do something like that. Marie's Message 411 TV, first one in the building this morning. Marie's Message 411 TV, thank you for being here. For the rest of you, please go over to Marie's Message 411 TV. That's one of our fellow content creators. And hit the subscribe button over there and share the love and engage her content, right? Missy Brum Brum is in the building with us this morning. Audrey Wright, Walton family, says morning fam and present teacher. Miss Goldie Robinson is here. Sharon Ingram is here. Wayne Nathan is in the building. Onika St. John is here. Senior Sexy is here. Rosalind Smichael. Sean Cassell, good morning. Sandra Gardner Oglesby, thank you for being here this morning. Audrey Wright says, hit the thumbs up button as you enter the live, please. Sandra Ellis is in the building. Nans is in the building. Charlotte Slaw is in the building with us this morning. Jay Robinson. I'm feeling super good this morning. Hold up. We'll soon get to it. Farron is in the building this morning. Kai Tai Jai Empress is in the building this morning. British Jamaican Girl is here with us this morning. Says, good afternoon, SouFLo and my fellow peeps. Afternoon, you already know, say, England, she there because I'm morning for we over here, so on this side of the globe, right? Jenny Duncan, thank you for being here this morning. Claudette Sterling, lovely Aneka, another one of our content creator family members. Please hit lovely Aneka up, go over to her content, check out her content, hit the subscribe button, share the love over there as well. Thank you for being here, lovely Aneka. Claudette Sterling says, good morning, SouFLo. Sandra Ellis is with us this morning. Banches is in the building. Banches says, garden tools need love too. Garden tools need love too. Grace James is here. We don't know what that means. You got to clarify that for me, please. Garden tools need love too. Audrey Wright, big up yourself. Grace James is in the building with us this morning. Trini L. Bay. Trini L. Bay, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly, Trini L. Bay. And thank you again for that donation. Up, 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 families. Good to see. It says good to be on this side of the greens. Smash the like button. I appreciate you greatly. Sharon Spence is in the building with us this morning. Say Ben TV is also here this morning. Let me see who else. Marilyn Grant. Marilyn Grant, good morning. Thank you for being here as well. Another British flag is flying this morning. British Jamaican Girl says right over here in London, England. Right, Kaita Jai Empress. He's talking about the hose. Oh. Okay. Garden tools need love too. the hose. Oh God. All that my Trinidad said, oh God, what going on with you? Hose need love too, bro. Yeah. You know, everybody needs some loving, man. And what you do for a living is not what you are. I don't know if we can really say that about that profession, so to speak. You know, one time I said, I was trying to be all teachy and stuff. So I was saying something about relationships. And I said, listen, ladies, your man's body does not work as women's bodies work, you know? Like if you turn that man off, whether it's because of your attitude, you know, or so people be in their relationships and then the chemistry in the lovemaking department, it fizzles And a lot of the time, it's because of the physiological makeup of the man and how his body works. Because if a man is truly into his woman and she is sexy in every way to him, and he finds her to be like just his type, she allows him to be the kind of man he is. She nurtures and nourishes and, you know, do all the good stuff. Then as long as his body is working fine, if a breeze blow past, if she bend on her cough the wrong way or whatever, trust me, he ready to go. Once her mouth starts to get in the way, or him start to deem her as temporary or disrespectful or probably not his. Once a man starts to get in his mind that she's not mine, she ain't my woman, she's more suited for another man, right? That right there, then you're gonna lose him. So eventually you get to the part now where you go to do your thing and the Teely can't stand up because it's just not. There was a commercial that actually his sister posted it. It says that man's not suffering from ED. He don't need no Viagra. It's your damn mouth, girl, right? So I was trying to relay this message to those who are in a relationship that might be going through some stuff and can't figure some stuff out, that sometimes your mouth can kill that thing for that man, and he'll go to another woman and it'll be at attention and ready to go every time and perform like a star every time. So this me now trying to teach stuff. And somebody said, you know how the women are, a lot of you sisters, you know, like when nobody tell you nothing. Well, our body works the same too, SouFlo, because, you know, we just get dry up one time. We not feel you like that anyways. And I said, okay, that's cool. But lubrication always works. Whether it's a spit on it, you know, wet it up, whatever. And I used the hose as an example. I use the hose as an example. I say, you got hose out here. You got hose out here that's walking. Well, I know. Well, I know. You got hose out here that's walking the blade on a daily basis. And they go through multiple partners for the day, right? Like I've seen not commercials, but content, videos, interviews with hosts that say, yeah, I'm out here getting my pimp's money or getting daddy's money. And they ask her, so how many men do you go through on a daily basis? Give us a rough estimate. She's like, probably about 30 men in one day. She's like, yeah, but I'm not effing all of them. You know, sometimes I do a little this, sometimes I do a little that. But, you know, a majority of them they want. So, and it's a quick one, and we're done. So if you put that in your mind perspective, right? 30 men per day can go there. That means she doesn't have to be turned on in order to facilitate a performance, right? Let's put it in good words. She does not have to be turned on to facilitate a performance. She can flat back all day and get ran through all day. Get up, collect her money, move on to the next person. Be as emotionless as possible. Count the wherever she's doing it at, probably looking up at the light in the car or looking at the sky through the back glass or whatever, wherever she's looking up at while it's going on. If they're in a hotel room, she's probably counting how many times the ceiling fan is spinning while I'm over there kill out himself and doing things. Totally disconnected. A man's body cannot perform the same way. That's my point. So shout out to the hoes. Garden tools need love too. Yo, y'all got me started off on a nice one this morning. I'm feeling super good this morning. Hey, caller, call back. Please call back so I can answer the call. I had to get that out before we move forward. Listen, y'all seen the story about this British woman who went to Jamaica and went missing? She went missing a couple of days ago, and now, you know, I think they found her body, and her husband is who they're looking. Well, we have the whole story, so we're gonna get into the story, and we're gonna talk about a couple of other things as well along the way. Before we do that, though, have to talk about. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take about 2 calls, but once I get started, I don't want to be interrupted, so I'm gonna slow down the calls until each section is done. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning. Good morning, bro. How you doing?
I always talk the story, man.
Well, which story are yours?
Well, I go last week and everybody wouldn't done up.
Jesus Christ. What?
Man, the woman will drive me crazy with the mouth, man.
Our mouth.
Yes, man, everything's complaining about.
Our mouth are driving crazy and not in a good way. You see that?
And that's someone that you're with, boy.
Head not headaches. What you say? What? What? You say it happened to you? Because the woman at your house are driving you crazy. Yeah, may I tell you?
So as soon as we get a road, man.
Soon as you go a road.
I couldn't take it nowhere. We never get a road, man. I know that never wrong with it.
But you have to go find out.
Yes, man.
Yeah, it happened to me already, brother. It happened to me already long time ago. Long time ago. Very long time ago. But it happened to me already. I'm going to go a road to find out. So I'm speaking from personal experience. Yeah.
Shut up, but if you getting down the road all the way, that's why you're coming on my work.
Right.
So now.
Wait,
you complain about everything.
So I nag you all the time.
Yes.
And she disrespectful.
What do you mean, man?
All right. That will kill it. That will kill it. Them have a saying where say one hen kill cock. The hen and the cock.
Sure.
You know, the rooster.
That are real. Yeah. That are real.
Yeah.
That are real.
Yeah. I true. What go? Boy, well, I wish you all the best. Try work it out with her. That are your
hell no, I done.
You're done.
Yeah. I mean, man, no man says, man. They can't be out there on the road for a week.
Oh man.
Go over and up here argument, man.
Yeah.
You can't be out every week.
I want to tell you something, bro. When I realized that was the issue with me, I was done with that relationship too. Yeah, because it's like after that you couldn't even. It wasn't there again. It wasn't. We just lose. I lost it for her, and it wasn't coming back. We could have forced myself sometime, but even in the middle of forcing myself, when I kick-started, and then in the middle of it just popped down. It was like, ew, me get that ew kind of feeling, like ew, and then it just, yeah. So why it done? Yeah. When it's done, it's done. Yeah. But just to make the ladies them know, their mouth can do a whole lot more damage than they think, you know. And them same one later on, when them ready for storm blow and something turn on for them, nothing can happen. You know?
Yeah.
And let them cause it and then them go blame you.
They shall blame me because she said me I get there, that's why I come home.
Oh, see there? And she'll never accept, say, if you be honest with her and tell her, say, yeah, it's you put my mind in a place.
Did you tell her all the time?
Oh, you tell her all the time?
Yeah, even me, I'll mean tell her.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Mom, stop talking to people like that.
Wow. Yeah, it's time to go. Time to go.
Yeah.
Anytime the woman make your body start act like that, it's time to go. Not that. Yeah, see. Go enjoy your life, yeah, sir.
What you mean?
Yeah, make sure say I know you are the problem though, but find something better.
Oh, I find something already, man.
Well, you're good to go then. You're good to go then.
I'm blessed, man.
All right, manners.
Yeah, man, respect.
I saw. The brother said is you know, it's live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello? Okay, let me end that call as well. I heard myself in the background, so I know you're on air. When we start the two topic, then I'm not gonna stop. That means I'm not gonna take phone calls for a minute. We just wait to see some more people come into the room first. Tired of the commercials, Dainty says. Boy, Dainty, you're tired of the commercial them and me happy for the commercial them, so we can't split it one way or the other, right? Commercials means I'm getting paid. No commercial means nobody gonna see me, and I'm not getting any dividends. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo, good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm good, family. Manners and respect. Good morning.
Listen, the tuning for your thing this morning, and I think say, me I talk, boy, I chat out my business.
Jesus Christ. It's a man thing.
Yeah.
I am speaking on behalf of all of us.
2-year marriage, and I see anything I got through. No vibe at the yard at all.
No vibe at the yard.
When my body road become like rum go out the road, brethren.
Ja. You see? No.
The reason why she make a statement one time that she'd have a gun, she had shoot in my head, and from that day, everything dead.
Wow.
Yeah. So, me I run go to the road and like some mongrel like rasta.
Me not take them talk
Yeah,
joking on
and
dog,
that just
bro.
kill the whole energy. Everything dead. Yeah.
You did hear my story a long time ago when me tell her say she did who I was with at the time. She tell me say some nights I just stand up over you and she have the ice picker, the long fork from the kitchen, and she just try to figure out which part to stab me with it.
Yeah,
you see the day she tell me that? You see the day she tell me that? Me left the house the same day. Never went back. That was the end of that.
My vibe dead, and she said, boy, Ray and me had the problem, but it's the word they use. The word's powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah. I don't give a damn. All right, my brother. Manners.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. A real life thing we talk. We joke it out sometimes, but a real life thing me I talk when you hear me say these things. Trust me. If you're a woman who feel like, hey, me not care what I'm saying, I'll just move on to somebody else, then that's you. You're free to do that. But for the sisters, them who are actually in love with who they're with, trying to save their marriage or want to be in a relationship and see themselves long-term with the man they're with, your mouth is everything. Literally. But yeah, your mouth is everything. Like if your mouth will literally kill that man's body reaction to you. Like him not have nothing for you. Nothing. And then you're gonna be there with a guy who can't perform nothing for you. And don't go around telling everybody about Lord girl, say think something wrong with him now cause it dead. Not even not even Jesus could raise this and dead from the dead. It dead. It's not dead. It's dead for you. You kill it for you. It's very much alive for somebody else, just not you. And this is where the problem will be in your relationship. So now you are in a relationship as a woman who can't get no kind of enjoyment or even little satisfaction from your man because, the intimacy thing, and then your mouth, and it not work. Can you kill the man nature? Don't kill his nature. Don't kill his nature. Most men love a woman who remains a woman and not so disrespectful of a woman. Now, if the man is the kind of man where feeding to it, and constantly treating you bad and disrespecting you and all that as a woman, then leave that man. Because that's going to be the end result. You disrespect him and him feel away. But if that man is a good man to you and you treat him certain kind of way, just know say that's one of the biggest warning signs right there. Is that his body is no longer aligned with yours. He's no longer interested in you. He's not vibing off of you in any way. Done. And you hear the man step on the phone, right? And go to the road and coming like Rambo. I've told this story before. I went out the road and I was like, damn, I need to star in some of them blue movies there. I don't know what blue movie is, right? Somehow I'm too young. If you know what blue movie is, ask somebody to explain to you. But I was thinking I need to start some of them blue movies because I should have seen me with myself out the road. That's what I knew it was done. I was like, okay, comedy did worry, And I was being a faithful guy too. Cause me no man will go put out myself out the road and just everybody have my name. One long list of women have my name on it. I value myself. So I was really going through it, trying to save this one. And then when I couldn't take it no more, I said, yo, I wonder if at this me reach, I think I'm too young for this. Something wrong with my body. It really take a toll on a man's mind. Something is wrong with my body. Why am I not performing the way? Why I can't turn up? It's who you with. It's who you with. So if you kill your vibes like that, go on road, go run a one check. If the one check says that's what it is, it's time to go. Most of the time, you can't even fix that no more. Unless you have somebody who is willing to sit and talk through it, and then she have to be like damn. Okay, I'll try to be different. I didn't know, blah blah. But if she gonna respond with no, are you a problem? Are you time to go? Cause you can't fix it. It's just gonna get worse until she start chatting behind your back with our girlfriend. Them, I start taking man by you. I, you don't want all that. So just avoid. Yeah, thou shalt avoid. Yeah. Deity says, in the words of Kendrick Lamar, bitch don't kill my vibe. Yeah. Audrey Rack says, movie when it's song, I want you, I want, wait it. I want you, baby. It's playing in the background. And don't ask how. One of them there. Yeah. Blues. Hear what me I said. We have some things to talk about. Let me start off with this one though. I want to talk about the British woman who they found in Jamaica, but let me start off with this one. You know they hacked the channel, right? They hacked this channel. They hacked this channel and stole my videos off my channel. And yeah, we talk about how we were notified multiple times. I told you I got 4 notifications the night before, 2 more in the morning, 6 notifications in less than 24 hours. Matter of fact, in less than a 12-hour space of someone trying to get into my account, and they obviously requested a change of password because YouTube, not YouTube, but Google kept sending me different password codes to establish a new password. And I kept saying, now look on my phone and I'm like, I didn't order a new password. Why this? Oh, it dawned on me. By the time they run over to which part of the phone there and check the computers, it seems like they were in my account already. They already took out a couple of the videos. I find it funny that all the videos that were taken out were attached to somebody. Either I was talking about his wife and how she's handling the situation, or I was talking about him and his charges and what's to come, right? Hold on there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning. I did not mean to interrupt you, but seeing that you was on the subject, you're not the only one that got hacked.
I'm learning that. Yeah, but you know how I do my delivery, though, right? Because I have to coin and phrase things a certain way where nothing bounces back to me, right?
Facts. Well, this other YouTuber, she caught it in the middle of them hacking her.
Right, and I missed it, and by the time I actually caught it, multiple videos were gone. But I have other news pertaining to this. So
okay, good.
All right.
I was just telling you to make sure that your security is up.
Oh yeah, we got it.
YouTube told her that it's a good thing she caught it because they could have locked her out of her own channel.
Yes.
And there was nothing that they could have done about it.
Right.
So all right, good.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
All right, so check it. Right now we're working with YouTube cybersecurity, and the channel is under watch. And so the people or the person who come in and put it on any one person, or I don't want to be the one to say CMR hacked my account or Crissy or they paid somebody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I find it funny that the videos that were missing or taken off my channel are the videos that are associated with them and their situation. Not only that, now we're working with cybersecurity teams to make sure that they're going to do a trace back and a bunch of other stuff I go behind the scenes. Some of it I can't talk yet because I just discovered it this morning. So they sent me, first they told me they couldn't really help me because certain things needed to be in place in order to help. And I was persistent and I kept digging and looking for ways. Thank God for this mind of mine. And suddenly last night I got an email from a YouTube admin that said, aha, here's what you can do to recover this, this, and that, and then we can take it from there. And boom, lo and behold, it worked. So this morning, I spent a great portion. I woke up early this morning. I was up from 2 o'clock. I was in the gym by 2:30. I left the gym at 4 o'clock this morning. Did a good workout, cardio, weights, everything. Came back home, been on a computer since, getting all the stuff together that they said I should get if I tried it, doing this. Went through the steps and boom, I got all of it. So I put all of it together and I sent it to them, and now I'm waiting for their reply. They've been replying pretty fast for the last couple of days. Within a couple of hours, they reply right back. So with that said, I know now that the cybersecurity team is on our channel. I know now that they're going to help to figure out when these videos were removed, from what location, who did it, and trace back a bunch of other stuff, and then they'll let us know further and further. Matter of fact, I even gave them the whole situation. I gave them my suspicions, everything, so they can take a look at every single thing that's involved and who I think might be involved. I'm just not coming out and saying, is this person or is that person, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Now, with that said, though, with that said, my goal is to recover these missing videos. The missing videos were the one where I first did the reading of the court documents, the reading of the police report, the exact reading of what was said by their 13-year-old daughter to the police and to the school counselor, the reading of the questioning between the police officer and him, and their question to him and his answers back to them, the reading of all that. Got the paperwork together right with the help of some audience members, and we put everything out there. That video was the one that was gone first. That video had already racked up over 100 and something thousand views in about a 24-hour period or less, right? Now, the other videos also had to do with them, with how she is handling the situation, and me telling her, hey, I think you could save your brand, you know, but you're going to have to stand up for your child, and don't make this look like you're trying to sweep this under the rug, because the child's complaint is still valid. The child hadn't come out to say, I lied. That complaint is still valid with the state prosecutors. It's still valid in the court of law. It's still on the police report. So I don't understand how they're trying to act like that didn't happen. That video, gone. Every video that had me discuss. Then we had a video where we went through everything and we were pointing out all the red flags. And it was the first video I did where I said, okay, why would you want a camera in a 13-year-old's room? Who had access to the camera? Well, according to the police report, it said the mother had access to the camera through her phone, an app on her phone. The young girl also told the police that she believes that he also has access to that same camera. This is the camera for her bedroom. I was pointing other stuff out. I'm trying to get people to think, right? I'm trying to get people to There's a YouTuber out there that used my content again. Now, and I got a notification this morning, and when I went over there, I just want that YouTuber to know that the only reason I didn't strike you and have it taken down is because I want the truth to be out there. He used quite a bit of my content more. So let me give you all some education for those of you who are doing this YouTube stuff. If you're using more than 5 seconds of somebody's material, whether it's under the Fair Use Act or not, they can have it taken down. Because yes, it can slide if it's under the Fair Use Act and they don't say anything. But even under the Fair Use Act, if they still say, that's my image, that is my original creation, and that is my image, I want it down, it's going down, right? So I want that, I wrote his name down somewhere, but I want him to know that, hey, do your thing. I watched your video this morning and you did the right thing, and your whole goal was to put the truth out there. Okay? So I let that one slide. I let that one slide. That one can go. But y'all don't keep using my content just like that, because you put a lot of work into doing this, and then somebody just picks it up and just go take it and sell it and make money off of it and have it over there. Like, that's not okay. That's not okay. In his case, I will let that slide. That can go. I won't even bother going after it. Now, with that said, back to this. I find it super funny that they are acting the way they are acting still now. You know, I wasn't going to say much. I was thinking about it. And I watched, because it got sent to me. I'm watching, is it Get Ready with or Cook Thanksgiving Dinner for Me or something? You know, I still haven't watched their videos. I was sent the clips. Somebody said put the clips side by side, and it showed the wife cooking, and then it showed him showing his food that he got for Thanksgiving in a takeout plate to make it seem like he went to a takeout spot. And obviously, she cooked the food and brought the food to him. And she's cooking for him for sure. So they are in cahoots for sure. That's why he keeps on mentioning her in all his videos. That's why he keeps on. Remember before we were trying to discuss, like there are a lot of people out here who were defending, you know, like Crissy can't stop him from calling her name. He calling her name because he trying to mislead people. But I don't think she's a part of it. She's very much a part of it. She is super a part of it. The more this goes on, the more it tells me that she is definitely a part of it. She's cooking for him. She's okay with him painting a picture that they're still together. She's okay with him painting a picture that they're still together. She's okay with him misleading people. Hey, they can take down all of it. Now that I know, and I want to thank whoever it was that did that to the channel, because now all you did was you made me go do work. And now that I know stuff that I didn't know before, the channel, I'm good. I'm good because now I know how to recover stuff. Now I know how to trace back stuff. I would have never known all this before. But back to her and him. She's very much complicit. She is very much in on whatever is going on. Their plan is definitely to sweep this under the rug. Their plan is definitely to make this seem as if nothing happened. No, sir, I can't be. So what is the child feeling? The child is there, and the child is going to have to pretend everything is all right. This is what I've gathered. I have gathered that they're going to stitch this together. They're probably going to bribe the hell out of that child. I don't know. People have been telling me that they heard her saying they were going to give her her own lip gloss line or something like that. You know, whatever the case may be, whether they're going to bribe her with material stuff and then tell her, gaslight her and tell her that, you know, sometimes you dream stuff and you think that it's really real and it wasn't. And the poor child is going to go away thinking, well, damn, it wasn't the first time it happened or the second time it happened. So unless I had a reoccurring dream, but I think they're going to gaslight her into where she starts to believe that this didn't happen, right? I think that's the goal. And then the goal is to, by the time their court case gets called up again, she's going to pull one of those, everything is all right at home, it was a big misunderstanding kind of thing. That's what's going to happen. And another thing is, y'all keep taking these videos down is just going to make me go harder at this topic, because I put the videos up there for people to see. You could hope they didn't see them. But because you're taking them down, I'm going to be doing this even more now, right? Hi, mommy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for your outfit check? What you got on today? Oh, it's cold here. It's freezing here for us. Colder than yesterday. I don't know what we are today. I think we're like 60 degrees today. I think we were 68 yesterday or something like that. Oh, girly. I like this shirt.
It's Makai. That didn't fit him.
It doesn't fit him anymore. She does chat out our business. I say I like the shirt. She's like, that's Makai's, but it doesn't fit him anymore. So yeah, wear your brother hand me down. Is your brother hand me downs you're wearing? Boom. Okay, this is what we working with today. She got on her jeans jacket. It's jeans and then the flannel shirt is under it. She's dressing in layers because it's super cold outside.
Yeah.
And we got on some gray Nike sweats. And where's your shoes? And we got on some Jordans with some frilly socks. Black Jordans, white sole with frilly socks. Jump. Boom. And the hair is on fleek. One of them might say, Dad, don't say fleek. Nobody says that anymore. So you know, say the kids are leaving you behind. All right. So you ready to go? You ready to go now?
Not yet.
Not yet. I love you. All right. Want me to come pick you up with mommy? Okay. I love you, mommy. All right. Say bye. No, say bye to the people. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right. Go.
I'll have my friends.
All right, princess. Have fun with your friends. Daddy love you.
Love you.
All right. Later, mommy. All right. Yeah. Where's that boy? She love our segment. Hey, she came in here just like this. She opened her jacket. She was like, I said, oh, you ready? She was like, yeah. It's 28 degrees in Bowie, Mount Dakota right now. Ooh, you can keep that. You can keep that 28. Jeez. Boy. All right. So the moment is off. No matter talk me talk. I don't have no feelings towards them. You know, I was going to say I'm super disappointed, but I can't be super disappointed because I don't really follow them. And I honestly wasn't never following them until this situation happened. And I told you all how I got wind of this situation. Now, to clear up some things about certain people that are out there, one person said, SouFLoTV probably don't even care about the little girl. Him just care about how much money him can make off of the content. And him make a nice check, a nice amount of money off of it. To that one person that you left that comment, I said this to that one person. How about you go get you some business of your own, first of all, because y'all always worried about how much money anybody is making off of anything. I'm super focused on this little girl as far as justice for her, as far as her story not getting swept under the rug. Y'all ever hear the phone calls that come in when we do these type of stories? Y'all won't pay attention to see how many people are sharing the same story that this happened to them? They're grown people now and it still affects them. They went to adults who are supposed to protect them and love them, and the adults act like it never happened, or told them something like the sister who said, my mom said it happened to her and it never killed her, so I'll be okay too. This is an ongoing thing. This don't have nothing to do with money for me, right? Remember, if you think I was getting money, then look at my channel. You must know, say I was getting money way before this. So this ain't gonna give me no life-changing amount of money to where, oh, this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for a check. I don't know what's wrong with some of you. And then for the brother who used my content this morning that I said I'm gonna let his video slide because I think he did it in the right way. Over his channel, there's a bunch of people over there bashing me in the comment section. SouFLoTV, him did support Vibes Cartel the whole time with the murder of Lizard. And he did not believe the witnesses or the witness to Lizard murder. So him is no different from CMR and the people them that supporting CMR and Crissy. You can't be that dumb. No, you cannot. You alone can't be that dumb. Your dumbness must come from your whole family combined, because you alone can't carry all that dumbness there. Don't compare me to no pedophile, man. Do not compare me to a pedo. Even if I didn't see eye to eye with you on the Vibes Cartel case, it has nothing to do with this case. And the fact that you would bring that up to justify what you just said, you're deflecting. You're finding any and every reason to cover up what that little girl said. Listen, for me, I just want what the little girl said to be acknowledged. Period. I just want people to just acknowledge what the hell the little girl said. And I just want her mother and her father, or stepdaddy as he is, to acknowledge what she said and clear up what she said. You see, once they do that, I'm off. I don't want to hear nothing more else. I'm going about my own way. But be brave. Stand up and acknowledge what that little girl said. I want y'all as grown adults watching this morning to put yourself right here. Come right here with me right now. I want you to open your eye, close your eye, however you want to do it. But I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine that this just happened to you, right? And you're 13. I want you to imagine you being so confused because you don't know what to really do. I want you to imagine this repeating itself and how fearful you must feel, like, I'm going to get raped. I think he's going to actually do it. I got to get help, but I don't know who to go to. Last resort, you go outside of your house and you go to school and police. I want you to put your mind in that. And then after you go outside of your house and you go to school and police, your mommy and the same man are still bench and body, goodly and acting like they're in love, posting videos and painting pictures like it's all good. How would you feel? Wouldn't you feel like she's trying to erase what I told her? She's trying to erase what the police report says. They don't believe me. Because if she believed me, she wouldn't be this close with this man still. How would you feel as a person? Okay, so sometimes, right? Sometimes somebody has to be an advocate. Okay? Sometimes somebody has to be an advocate. And I'm looking in at the situation, and they live in Florida just like I do. I'm looking in at the situation, and what I'm getting from that situation is I don't see advocates for this little girl. I don't see advocates for her. They're really burying her story. And grown-ass people are helping them to bury her story. That's the frigged up part, is that grown people are helping them to bury her story. Must I remind you of the details? She said she was in bed sleeping. She said he came in the room. She was sleeping right next to her younger sibling. That man tiptoed into her room, quiet. Feel her up first. Rub up her shoulders, feel up her breast area with his hands, the report says. He never said feel her up with his foot. He never said his elbow brushed across her as he reached for her younger sibling who was in the corner. It said feel her up with his hands, shoulders and breasts. Rub her down. Picked her up out her bed. Took her down to the foot of the bed and laid her on the floor. This is how specific the details are. And then proceed to pull down her pants, because she was wearing long pajama pants, all the way down to her knees. I don't know if I'm catching Fred or whatever, or this is another step in his process. He pulled the pants back up, picked her back up, and put her back in the bed. Changed his mind. Y'all gonna act like that little girl just sat there and made up all this? As grown people who call yourself decent, who call yourself well-thinking people, you're gonna sit there and act like that little girl made this up? I saw one lady said, or one person said, me no know, something wrong about that story here, because I think Crissy is probably using the little girl to try to get rid of CMR, because she's vindictive and whatever he's done to her in the past, and she can't get over it. So she'll try to figure out a way to get him out completely, So maybe she's the one that set up the little girl to tell this. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. If that was the you that said that, look at what they're doing now. That's to tell you is not she trying to get him out. She ain't trying to get him out. If she wouldn't be secretly meeting with him, she wouldn't be still cooking for him. She wouldn't be having him mention her in all the videos. You think that me could have leave the house without my ring on my finger? You think that Crissy would have met me left the you for no Crissy. Like they're together. Whether it's old video clips or not. The plan is to sweep the little girl's story under the rug, y'all. That's the friggin' plan. That's the big cover-up for them. It's to sweep her friggin' story under the rug. Yeah. What I'm sad about is how many people are actually supporting them doing it. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm good. So I was on a panel last night. And we were working through the night, just putting awareness out there about him. And I mean, I was on there for about shamefully about 6 hours. However, within that 6 hours, he posted a video that he did with one of his songs 2 years ago. He put it on the Carter Link One channel, and he didn't drop it in the main dashboard. He put it in his community tab. But as soon as you see the video in still motion, it's his stepdaughter's face. She's in the video, and I think that's violating some type of third-party contract. You are still posting this little girl?
Wow.
The stepdaughter, not his biological children. So I would think he's not permitted to post her. And he did that a few hours ago. Although the video is old, but I don't think he should be re-uploading new videos.
I'm telling you, that's okay. So
he is reckless.
Yes, and with him doing that, right? With him doing that, what that is telling people who don't have no damn sense is that everything is all good.
Everything is well.
Everything is all good.
Mommy and I is good.
Right.
Family is soon back together as soon as we get the courts out of our way.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
You don't have to be confused. I don't want nobody to be confused. That's why I do the show right here.
No, I'm confused in terms of the mom and him.
No, I'm not confused no more either. I'm not confused no more either. It's happening right in front of our eyes. It's plain for us to see. Crazy. Us as grown people need to stop acting surprised when we see stuff, or stop saying, "Oh, I don't really understand it. I don't see." You're seeing it
based on me. Like I guess based on how I would react.
Right.
Because man, I'm telling you, y'all would have been fundraising for me right now.
I'm telling you.
Please bear out on bail. Please bear out on bail.
Yep. I'm telling you. But let's stop.
I'm gauging it based on my reaction. I don't have daughters, but the way I'm such a beast for my boys.
Man, listen. All right. Where did he post that?
It's in the community tab on Carter Link One.
Okay.
It's right on his community tab. I fell asleep about 3 a.m. this morning, and it was still there because he had posted it about 4 hours prior.
I'm trying to tell Crissy, right, that listen, all it takes is for a bunch of people to start calling all these brands that you deal with, and you will have no more brand deals.
I'm telling you.
But I'm not trying to push that for that to happen.
We're not trying to push that, but that's what needs to happen.
Man.
I'm telling you, something needs to happen. A wake up needs to go on with these supporters. They are the enablers.
Yeah, us as grown people are. I'm not one of them, but I'm out of it now. Sitting there talking about, because at first you're stunned, and then you can't believe that she's actually playing with it, right? But now I see what it is. I have to say what I'm seeing. Unless somebody could explain to me differently, I'm seeing her in cahoots with him, trying to stifle that young girl's story and make everybody outside think that everything is okay so they can get back to their normal.
She's the liar.
Right. That poor little girl is going to be made out to look like the villain.
Of course.
The liar.
If he's running around like everything is okay, clearly his supporters, somebody got to be in the blame. And it's her, the victim, by adults, no doubt.
You know, somebody sent me a couple of information about him, and people are just sending me stuff, and they really dug it up, and it has the case number, it has his face on it, a copy of some ID of his or whatever. This guy was caught in 2015 stealing from shoplifting. You know about that.
That's another thing too.
And then
that's another thing too. And then tell you about.
Did you see how many speeding tickets he got in like that short
unpaid toll tickets? The rich guy.
I don't know, man, if this is an erratic behavior or I don't know if he's rap tight. I don't know if he is.
That's what I'm telling you. That I'm wondering if he's trying to play to what I suspect he's connected to the military with mental disability.
It wouldn't be that.
I'm wondering if he's trying to play with that.
Well, that wouldn't be that. That wouldn't be the road to go. That would yeah, that would not be the road to go. But wow. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Okay, so he went and sealed or expunged that domestic violence case. So I think he's trying to go after anyone that's posting that mugshot.
Yeah, I don't use him anyways. If you notice, the only picture I've used is him in the courtroom. So there's one, and the funny thing about it is they took down all the videos, right? The only video they left up there was the one where it said they didn't get to the one CMR and his supporters. They didn't get to that one because they took the rest down before I did that one. The only one they left up there was the one that said he was released. And I think Crissy was the one that paid his bail or something like that. And it shows them in a good light. It shows him and her holding hands. It shows him and her holding hands. And I even thought about it before I used the picture. But I said to myself, I'll take a strike on this one. If they want me to take the picture down, I'll just take the picture down. But the whole video will still stay, right? Because I only used it that time on the video front. However, it's funny that that's the one that they left up there. Whoever took it down. I'm not saying it was them. I'm saying whoever it was that took it down. The one that would make them look good on the surface is the one that was left up there. All the other ones pertaining to the details of the case disappeared from my channel.
Yeah. That's what they're doing, especially if you're reading the detail of the court.
Yes. But they could scrub. Whoever it is doing it, they can scrub all they want to. The truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out. And you know, we're here for it. We're here for it.
Me too.
Yeah. I feel bad for that little girl, man.
Put on neck.
I feel bad for that little girl.
Likewise.
Oh gosh.
Likewise. And I'm fighting for her. Trust me. You're not alone, Jay.
Damn.
She's not alone. I'm doing some work in the back. She's not alone.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right. You too now. Yeah. Mr. Brown says, them I mess with the maddest, wrongest madman, SouFLo. Man, all they did was motivate me to go at this even more by taking those videos down. Because now we're really going to talk about it more often. I want to continue to talk about it so it doesn't get swept under the rug. I want to continue to, you remember like how we said Donnelly, say her name? You notice that nobody speaks about Donnelly Donaldson anymore? You remember what I said when I kept saying Donnelly Donaldson, say her name? What did I tell you as my audience? I said to you that Donnelly Donaldson is going to disappear from us. Sooner or later, nobody is going to be speaking about her anymore. Her case with Noel, that's going to be pushed so far into the future. By the time that case comes around, most of us are going to be looking at each other like, huh? What? Well, I'm in a two member, you know. Well, anything, and just move on to something else, not even pay attention to it. The fever is not going to be there anymore. You know, prosecute him kill the people, them daughter, that gone. And they do that on purpose. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. What going?
What man I going with?
But there, you know, enlighten.
See, so I say, boy, then try out for you.
Yeah, man, them do them thing, man. Them not try, them do it. Somebody do it. But,
them
you know,
do it.
Yeah, them do it. But,
I tell you, from when now, I tell you, the whole of the from when, so if you lick them where, you know, I tell you, the from when, so report the channel, you know. And yeah, oh, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. That's what you said in a SouFLo.
Yeah,
try out for you.
Yeah, brother, but you know, so me not flex with no bad heart after nobody, you know.
I talk about no bad heart, you talk about what's right.
Me know. But true me is that it did early in the game, man. Me did that try.
All right, no, me grieve, you know.
Yeah.
How much people over here? Almost 2,000 people over here. I know and tell me, say, only can go over there, go report this channel. And not even that, we even have 1,000 likes for the team in our morning that too. So I watch that too. But anyhow, almost 2,000 people over here. And you all have to tune in the year. See, they say 2,000 now. On the board, but they go report that part of one link channel. I make some because Crissy she be the response about you. Report all CR too. Them I can carry.
Boy.
I don't like that. I don't like that. You don't know what them are going with SouFLo.
Me that try to give them the benefit and doubt in the beginning, man.
Them are take people for idiot.
Yeah. We see what it is playing now. We plainly see what it is now.
I gotta catch up on it still.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say it about if one of them are their friend. That me I say. If one of them are their friend.
Somebody who have great interest in
somebody who connected to them greatly, who the benefits from them. Because I see a benefit to go through all of that, to do all of that.
Yeah.
Try clear up their image. Because as far as we see, you're the most prominent channel that's speaking about it.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Nobody else now really talk about it.
That's what I was thinking.
You understand?
Yeah.
So see that you're like this morning, 2,000 people over here. By the time you don't know how much 1,000 people see, you are the only prominent channel for that. This close that make people them know what going with the drunk or them.
John no star.
I like you.
John no.
Anyway, yo, just go and do what you do, man.
Manners and respect, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. How should I say this now? I'm have to choose my words carefully. They're under investigation. When I look up the status of the case, the video that I told you the status of the case is missing. Everybody did one. See, so see this what happened, right? When he went to court, right? First of all, him get arrested. Him go jail. By the time them end up giving him bail when he went to court before a judge, the people who are supporting him still, they believe that because him get bail is nothing. See there, them dash it out. That's what they're saying. See there, them dash it out. It never serious. I know nothing. Them dash it out. Cause let me reiterate. There's a specific word that was used. And because I did not understand the word that was used to describe the status of the case, let me see if I can find it right now. I probably can't. But I don't sleep, so I'll find it when but there is a word that was used to describe the status of the case. And I didn't understand it, so I went to go look in a law book. What does this status mean for a case in the state of Florida, in a Florida law book? And it said, basically, the person released on bail pending a investigation. This isn't no regular investigation. This investigation will encompass them speaking to relatives, family, friends, close relatives, everybody that's involved, every party in that household, his people, past employees, all these other things, to get to make sure, this is what it said, to make sure that the punishment fits the individual or the crime. So right away I was like, to make sure the punishment fit. So some punishment are come down the pipeline then, pending this investigation. And I'm thinking the only way that they can stop that is if everybody shows up in unison and say, hey, it was a joke. Hey, she lied. You know how teenagers do. She was being rebellious because we told her she couldn't go to her friend's party, because we told her this, because we told her that, because we're very strict parents, because we keep her in the house while her friends go out, because whatever the hell them want to say. That's the only way that they could avoid what's coming, because they will be before a judge again. He will be back in court again. So it didn't go away. It's still active. And there's an investigation that's taking place right now behind the scenes. Oh, social media is a part of it. They're going to be looking at social media as well. It said it described all the places, things, people that they would be looking at, what that word entails in definition in law. I'm going to look it up and I'm going to let you know either later or tomorrow morning what the word was, because it says it there, the status of the case. So I don't want nobody go and feeling like, say, oh, nothing is happening. It's happening. It's happening. A child does not go. I want y'all to understand something. You see, I can't speak for every other state because I haven't lived in every other state, but I've spent most of my life in the state of Florida. A child does not go to school, make this kind of a complaint to any school official, then police are called in, then an investigator, police officer is put on the case, who then goes out and questions him, and then based on the questioning and his line of answers, they found probable cause to arrest him and charge him, and then everything just disappears. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. So I can see why they're doing all the media stuff and still trying to smooth stuff over in the media without even answering anybody's question about, hey, I'm telling you right now, you might be watching this. You might be one of them people that, yo, I will never hit the thumbs up button over there. F SouFlo, I don't like the boy. Yeah. That's cool with me. If you support them and you watch them on a regular basis, ask them this. Ask them what happened to the 13-year-old's police report and the details in that police report. That's it. Ask them, each one of them, what happened to the 13-year-old's police report and the details in that police report. Hear what them say. Hear what they say. Y'all some wicked mother. Yo, no make me want to cuss, but me not gonna cuss this morning. My soul right with God that morning, yeah. But as some real wicked adults, yo. Only thing y'all you guys assure me is that I need to be here to protect my children. Yeah, I need to be here. God, please keep me around. I know say life is not forever. Everybody have an expiration date, but please keep me around long enough for see all of my picking them past the worst. To see them grow up to where them can defend themselves and these things. Because if I left earth and leave my youth them little. There's some devious raw human beings out here, boy. Let me tell you something about me, right? You say bad man things, you say gun something, whether you sell drugs or you shoot people or what, that different. That different. You see, when you put in children, you're in a whole next category. And I told people this before. I don't mess with gunman and badman and gangster something because I understand how it goes. And they have a hierarchy. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, family.
Morning
How you
to
doing?
everyone.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well, and I'm listening to what's going on, and I'm observing that there's a decline in their mental ability to process the situation they're in because they're acting out of desperation. Now, try to get into that person's head. To do all of this, to keep a facade, to maintain a lifestyle, how much further will they go to not go back to before they became famous? How desperate? I'm concerned that that person is going to lose it mentally and do something really drastic.
You're not
possibly
the first one
to that little girl.
Let's hope not. But you're not the one to say. You're not the first one to say that though. And I keep saying let's hope not. But it seems like everything I said, let's hope not, tends to like play out that way.
Because remember, it's an unstable mind, and in their mind, if there's no witness, there's no complaint, there's no problem, and they could go back to their fantasy life. It's not a stable mind. Okay, so
that's all the more reason why we should keep our eyes on this. That's all the more reason why we
get
should
those
speak.
kids out of that house.
Yeah,
somebody's got to get those kids out of the house.
There's a course of action to follow. You know how the law works, right? There's a course of action to follow. Now I've seen cases where children fell through the cracks, and the children ended up getting the worst of it. And then of course, you know, everybody cursed the state and was like, man, I can't believe y'all didn't rescue those kids from that household earlier. After how many visitations, after how many complaints, after how widely publicized this, that, and that was. Sometimes it happens and the kids they slip through the cracks and then things get worse. I'm just hoping that the state of Florida does not drop the ball on this one.
I hope so too, because those kind of people, there's like a light switch from what appears to be sanity to complete madness. And you have to maneuver very carefully because they could smell you out. It's like, I don't want to say demonic, but it's otherworldly when they go into that insanity realm. Okay, and the little girl could end up in a car accident. Oops, how tragic. No more problems. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to speak it into existence. I just want someone to be aware.
Yes, awareness.
That the possibilities are out there, that her life is in peril.
Yeah.
And if somebody's going to all this extent to do all of this extra. Please,
How far will they
somebody
really go? How
exactly.
far are they willing to actually really go?
Exactly.
Yeah, I completely understand everything you're saying. I completely understand everything you're saying. And it's not like we haven't seen this happen before in real life, where there's a case of a young, y'all can go look this up. There's a case of a young girl whose her uncle recently got sentenced to life in prison without parole. Her uncle that was her aunt's husband, and he kept having relations with the young teenager, and then eventually got her pregnant. And the young teenager decided she was going to keep that baby and tell the whole family what was happening. And he planned that the two of them was going to run away. She worked at a local store, so he was planning. He told her, listen, I'm going to pull up around the back of your job today, and you're going to clock out like you're going for lunch, and when you come out, we're going to leave, and me and you are going to run away and start a new life. This is how impressionable a young mind is. So when she clocked out for lunch, thinking she's about to run off with her auntie's husband, this young girl, he murdered her in the back of the restaurant, in the back of the store, and then he dumped her body in a dumpster not too far away. But check it out though. He's so dumb because in the back of all these stores were hidden cameras. So when the detectives were asking him, so where were you on this day and on that and whatever, they already have him on camera, and they saw the girl after she clocked out walk around the building, come to the back, and went in his car on video, and that was the last time she was seen. So yeah, you're not far-fetched from saying that nobody knows how far one will go to try to keep up this facade that they have going on.
Because this smells like actions of
yes, Carter Judge. She was pregnant.
Primal survival mode. Primal.
Yes.
Beast-like. And will do anything.
Yep.
To what they perceive
to keep
is what's good for them.
Right. Absolutely. I agree.
I'm praying for her and the rest of the kids.
Yes, ma'am.
And thanks again for letting me voice this.
I appreciate you, and thank you for calling in with that level of insight.
All right. Well, the best to you and the family.
All right, now, same to you.
We're all going to be surprised when your situation gets resolved. Well, kind of surprised.
All right.
All right, so long.
All right, have a good one.
You.
All right. Listen, she ain't far off. And I know some people are like, oh God, please don't speak this into existence. People, please understand this. Because you don't say something doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Okay? Sometimes speaking stuff is a way of raising everybody's awareness. So everybody is on a certain level of thinking already. And putting it on a platform like this gets even that, because listen, their names are being called, their situation is being talked about. You can't tell me they're not paying attention to what's being said about them, right? So if they hear this might actually be that thing that saves her from going down that road, or save them from doing anything that they were going to do along those lines. Oh damn, somebody already said it. We can't do that because them already onto it like that, looking at it like that, like it's a possibility that a deterrent. Tuesday James, thank you. Tuesday James said a deterrent. It could possibly be a deterrent. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid. Listen, we are all connected, and I'm telling you that we're more connected than we could ever think. Energy runs this universe. Energy. So sometimes when you're tuned into a certain topic and you're feeling a certain vibration, don't be afraid to say what it is that you want to say. Don't sit there and be like, nah, but I don't want to speak this into existence. I don't want to say bad things and then bad things happen. Yeah, words are powerful. Words are powerful. So just as much as words can harm, words can also help and heal and bring about awareness and justice. So speak. I think we have this thing about us where, shh, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that either. Don't talk about that neither. Quiet about everything. Man, ain't nobody supposed to be quiet right now. Infantry tactic. You see, when we go in, so we're going into a building, right? If we're going to go take a building because there's something in the building or a suspect in the building, we go in quiet. The element of surprise. I'm not teaching you guys infantry tactics. I'm just using one instance as it relates to what I'm saying. You go in quiet. You see the first noise you hear? All quiet is out the window. Now it's move like lightning and sound like thunder. Loud with it. This already out the window. Ain't no need to be quiet. There's no need to be hush-hush about this. No need. What we hushing up about? If the police puts out a report that says the story was recanted, the case is closed, I'm done. Until then, I'm loud. That poor little girl needs somebody to be loud in her defense. I can't imagine how she must feel. She in that house. I know she probably getting the stinky face. I know, you know when somebody really don't want to F with you, but they F with you for their own agenda? I know she getting that. I know she getting that. I don't know what conversations they have behind the scenes, but I can only imagine the resentment from others in that circle, because she go tell her story now, the family mash up now. And just the fact that they still linking and still acting like everything is good tells me that she the problem now. You heard what I just said? The fact that she is the one that went and told her story and her story mash up the family because daddy is no longer home. That resentment is there. Resentment is there. I don't know how it's going to come out towards her, but I bet you it's there. The other kids know that that's their daddy. You think they're not asking, where my daddy at? Why daddy don't live in the house with us no more, mommy? I want my daddy home. Because one thing, you know, some of them wicked man here, they could be a really, really good dad, loving, caring father, and be the sickest person at the same time. That your child don't know nothing about that. I seen wicked people, children, come on YouTube and make videos about them wicked daddy. And the child speak about their dad as if it best thing since sliced bread. God's greatest creation. God's gift to mankind. The whole world no different. Mommy, where my daddy at? Eventually, they're going to know your dad's not in this house because situation happened with your sister. Also, my sister caused my daddy to not be home no more. I miss my daddy. I want my daddy. He's not even her daddy. That's coming. And one of the biggest mistakes that we make as adults, we underestimate the intelligence of children. You be over here thinking, oh, that child is only 7 or 6. That child don't know anything about this and that and this and that. I'm going to talk to them about that when them reach 12. Child know about it since them are 5. You late. By the time them reach 11, 12, where you think now is the time to talk to them about that, them graduate past that long time. That's why half of the time they don't even want to have that conversation with you. They're like, oh my God, mom. Oh gosh, dad. Oh, here we go. Can we not? Why you think? Because I'm done past that already with your late self. You have this thing, we have this thing in our mind as adults. Well-thinking adults, not the one that when molest our people picnic. Well-thinking adults. There's a part of you that always wants to protect a child. So you always see a child as innocent. And this is where we fail a lot because we're like, oh God, I don't want to corrupt their innocent mind. Is this the right time to have this conversation? I'm gonna wait 2 more years. Is this the right time to? Remember, I know I'm a father of 6, and I'm not no absentee daddy. I'm raising my kids. So I'm telling you from a personal experience. I remember when I said to my boys, I said, there's nothing you can do on the internet that I don't know about. And I told them about the app I got from the phone store. And I don't care if you go on in the middle of the night. I can see what time you went on, how long you stayed on for, what different sites you visited, anything you do on that phone. I know it. They're 16 and 17 years old now. This was probably a few years ago. This is probably when they were like 12 and 13. You know what they did when I said that? They both looked at each other and went, I'm getting pissed in my spirit, right? Because I'm like, these little friggers know something I don't know. I'm the old head parent now. But I didn't say that. So they laughing, right? So I said, what's so funny? What are you laughing at? I just told you, if you're doing some stupidness on the phone, I'm going to know. I don't remember which one said it. Jaden or Kosi. But he was like, Dad. He picked up his phone. He was like, Dad, honestly, you can't keep up, bro. Bruh. He bruh me. You can't keep up, bruh. Nah, deleting the history will not work. I will still have access to anything they do on it, right? It ain't delete the history. That's basic. He said, you can't keep up, bruh. Now I have to ask these children, help me to keep up. And that's where a lot of grown people fail. Because you want to tell yourself you know it all. You know how we talk to them, right? Oh, you think I wasn't 13 years old before? You think I wasn't 12 and 13 before? Do all of the things them where you are doing now, I'm do them there already, you know. Because that's what they used to tell us, right? Well, I've been down that road and do all them things there already, you know. You're not doing nothing new, you know. I beg to differ. At different times we're living in, they laughing their ass off after you. You stay there thinking they're so innocent and they protect their little mind. Them shot way past where you are think about already. Oh, I'm gonna wait a little bit before I discuss this. Man, they done explored that topic inside out, upside down, backwards, forward, back, reverse, and come back again. And you still there waiting for the right time. The youth say, I can't keep up. I said, what you mean I can't keep up? They laughed again. Pissing me off. I got serious. My son said, this ain't back in the day, Dad. There's so many apps out here. Half of them you don't even know. And then he was like, he hear him. I said, I know every single app that's out here. I know about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm going to name all of the social platforms. Again, no, nobody even uses those. That's what my son said. Nobody even uses those. He was like, Facebook? Grandma is on Facebook. We don't get on Facebook. He said, you know about the Coyote app? You know about the Spice app? You know about the Indie app? You know about the Tickers app? You know about the Hackers app? I'm just pulling up words. Just to give an example. He literally named off about 10 apps that I have never heard of before. That showed me that we're living in the future that this is the future that remember when we were younger? This the future, right? That we saw like it was gonna be so far ahead. Yeah, they pull up the app, whatever app it is, they communicate through that app, they erase the app completely from their phone. When they're ready to go back to the conversation, they re-download the app. It comes back with everything they was doing before. They keep going, fling the app back off the phone. And it's hard to keep up. Naya TV says my grandson just turned 10 and he has friends talking about they're going to teach him how to hack. His little white friends. 54663 says my boys are 100 steps ahead of me. I say all that to say this. Stop underestimating the intelligence level of these children. Stop underestimating the intelligence level of these children and tie it back into the topic we're talking about this morning. Those children in that house over there, they're very well aware now. That's not her dad. That's my dad. And she said something that caused my dad to disappear from our house. Now I don't have my dad. I remember the police report that I read. The one that the caller said they're working on expunging or have expunged that. So anybody who is putting up anything from that, okay, the details of that was, and that police report, helpful to this. The letter that she wrote to the judge to get him back in the house when that protection order was put out. When that protection order was put out that he should have no contact with anybody from that address, not her, not the kids, should not come within 500 feet, should not call, should not text, should not send a message by a third party. That means you couldn't even see somebody that know that person and say, hey, tell that person I say hi or what's up. That's the order from the court. The letter to get him back in the house was from her, his wife, explaining to the judge that how much she wants him back home, explaining to the judge how much of a good person he was and how intricate he was to the functioning of the family. It's said in the letter that he's the one that takes them to their stuff, their extracurricular activities. He's the one that does this and does that and blah, blah, blah. We've never had this problem before. I don't know if it was because of the COVID or whatever, under the pressures, but we're seeking marriage counseling and we're working it out. Boom, he was back in the house. He was back in the house. So that tells me that right now, she left there with, was it 4 children on her own? When he used to help out so much, pressure. Under a lot of pressure. But you're going to have to pull your big girl panties up and handle this like an adult. At Michelle Howell, you're gonna have to pull your big girl shorts up and handle this like an adult. I know it has to be stressful. Nobody is not putting any of that out there saying it's not stressful. We understand stuff like this. You know, I remember one time, right? Just off of the topic a little bit. I remember one time my ex-wife, before Shakira, my ex-wife, oh, I'm stressed out. I can't take this anymore. Man, you know. I make sure say I me pay every single bill. If you name any bill, I me pay it. If anything get by me, buy it. Plus you're getting weekend trips away every weekend at the time. Friday evening come, I would just say, let's go. Pack a bag, let's go. Woman says she's stressed out, being in the house all the time, being in a strange place, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, go back to Florida. Because she want to go back to Florida. I said, go back to Florida. She went back to Florida, left the kids with me. Now, I'm on a contract, and I'm working 12-hour days. Now you left all the kids with me. You say when she come back, house immaculate. We don't eat out. Dinner cook every day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner every day. Kids them studying. Being kids. Play outside, have playtime. Have study time as well. Everything structured. No dirty clothes. You start dirty clothes pile up. I mean, I say, yo, we have a washer and a dryer. Unlimited amount of detergent. Electricity always here, them work. Take care of all that. And did it for weeks. She's gone. Come back, right? Instead of saying, yo, she said, no, instead of saying, oh man, thank you. She said, how the hell you did it? How the hell did you do all this? It's only because you did it temporarily. It's only because you did it temporarily. See, some people are built for things that other people aren't built for. Whatever in life motivates you, you're going to have more energy for it than stuff that don't motivate you. So, for instance, you have a woman that don't really want to be a mom. She don't really want to be a wife. So, cook food, clean house, take care of picnic, them things that are going to get on her nerves, even though she's trying to do them because she have to keep husband and the idea of marriage and a house, right? Watch the actions of a woman who wants to build a family with the man she with. She cooks with joy. She serves the children and her husband food with joy, with a smile. It's something she loves doing. I love cooking. I love seeing when he eats my food. And I love, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to, oh God, man, I feel wash up dishes and clean up, man, I feel mop floor. That's getting on my nerves. Oh, I gotta clean again. I gotta do laundry. And I realized then, I said she don't want no family. She did want a certain idea of. So now you have the stuff to do. You're highly bothered. Highly bothered. But it was just a learning experience, you know. That's why on my brother's keeper, I was telling my brothers, I say, make sure you choose. For those of you who are in the choosing phase, make sure you choose a woman who actually wants to be a wife. Not a woman that wants to be treated like a wife. A woman that wants to be a wife. Because they're two different things and a two different level of motivation. You get a woman who wants to be treated like a wife, but she don't want to do no wife things. then you get frig, right? I'm gonna treat her like wife all the time and she don't do no wife things. You get a woman who wants to be a wife, oh, she'll motivate the hell out of you to treat her like the best thing God ever created. It's gonna be two different types of motivation, two different levels of thinking, two different lists of actions, kind of thing. That's a short detour we took just now right there. Back to this though. I'm gonna close off this section and get into the other story about the British woman who got found, who was missing in Jamaica, and what's going on there. Some of them women don't learn. I don't know, can't cuss people to, you see. You know, most of the time we just have your best interest at heart. I don't know if you're hardwired to just not. Some people are hardwired to just self-destruct or to just not listen to nobody, no matter how good the advice might be. Some people will stand up in front of the hot stove and watch it burn 7 people before them, and they still don't believe that the stove hot. They have to go put for them hand on it and get burned too. So them number 8 to get burned. You see me? Me the way around the back in the line. You see, from the first person get burned, me go about my business. Me not put my hand on a stove there. I learned from you. Your mistake. Way up front. Me gone. Any stove me say me not put my hand on it. Some people, I'm just proverbially speaking, some people, they like, yep, it burn one, yep, burn one next one. It not burn me yet. Maybe not gonna burn me. I have to get my turn to see if it's gonna burn me. Missy Brom, this is where I'm heading with this. Lulu Ridges says, I was a member from back then. I remember her. Naya TV says, women do desperate in relationships. They will cut another woman's baby out of her stomach and pretend that it's theirs to keep the man. Okay, we dealing with some real weird energy out here. And that's a real story too. More than once. I just saw a story the other day of the girl who cut. Y'all go look this one up too. And they're young. 2 young black girls. They've been friends since they were 4 and 5 years old. Them grow up. One made good decisions, one made bad decisions. They stayed close. The one that made the good decisions, you know, her life was flourishing, kind of thing. Her friend was so jealous of her. You know, our friend eventually, long story short, knocked her over the head with something, cut her baby out her belly. Went to the hospital with this baby that she just took out. Killed her best friend and her best friend other 2 children. Killed 3 of them in the house. Cut out the baby out of the woman's belly. Take the baby carrot down to the hospital. Tell the hospital she's the mom. I just had the baby. So the doctor said, we need to check you too. Because if you just had this baby is fresh. If you just had this baby, then anything could be happening with you down there, you know, within your system. You could die. She walked out of the hospital and left. And they couldn't find her. And I don't remember what happened that led back to them going to that address and finding her best friend and her other 2 children dead in the house. And of course, her belly cut open and the baby all tight and all these. You gotta be careful who you around out here. Missy Brom says, I'm aware man short, so I will hold my corner. But sharing nor do I a toddler to play in my Nance at SouFLo, the tracking app that you are using, does it bypass incognito or duck go searches? And if so, what is the name of the app? And that's another thing. And it don't. It don't. It just gives you some control over their phone and you can see, but my boys let me know that I can't keep up. Yeah, the children were in the washing machine and the dryer. Naya TV says she was babysitting supposedly crazy people crazy. I don't trust folks. And I had 2 people almost try to do me that. And I thought my friend in the past. Denty says I'm the one that's getting all these commercials. Am I the only one getting all these commercials? No, Denty. Everybody else or a lot of other people are getting those commercials unless they have YouTube, special YouTube Unlimited or something like that. The access to where no commercials are shown. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, Flo,
My good, my brother. What?
I'm there. Good.
Yes, man. We can't complain.
So, on the topic, you said that you learn from people's mistakes.
Yes.
So, we know what it is when people is attacking a person, his family. And me and CMR about it and with, but I try not to have anything to say about his case until there's a final decision. But I want to use this to make a lot of people understand that how an artist feels when sometimes, CMR used to say things about popcorn or vibes. Now, because him have a little bit of
Whoa. Watch this. Watch how the universe work. What you just said just now. Name the two artists again what you just said just now.
I say I want him to sit out Vibes Cartel and Popcorn Free.
Stop. The only other video that got took down with those videos about them is a video that was titled Popcorn Gifts Vibes Cartel and New Rolex. Yeah, call me weird if you want, call me weird. But this universe is connected differently. And if you don't understand, and if you're trained to think inside your little box and you stay there, this was my confirmation right here. You stay in your little box. But me, I tell you, why him just come on the phone, come talk the two name them from the only video I did not mention to you? Talk your talk, bro. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, I know how you feel, but me just want him to know nobody cares how an artist feels when you get up and you mix them and you say this man get back and you say this about without no facts and so on. And I say this, so you have some other vlogger like Slow, one of your long time nemesis of every day for Vibes. And the universe works in a way your time will come, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother. This is why I wake up every day and tell people about sowing good seeds, because karma is super real. But it's not gonna trigger, or it's not gonna register to some people until they're forced to actually acknowledge it. And don't worry, life will put you in another corner there where you will eventually have to acknowledge it. Yeah.
Because some of these artists don't understand that these artists are human too. And just like if you're a vlogger, somebody comments something negative in the comment section and ruffle your feathers and make it stuff boil. That's how artists feel to when they hear slander them.
Especially when you're slandering people and it can put their family in danger, and it can put their well-being of their whole life in danger. Me not do them something there. When me talk things, me have proof to back it up. Else I'm going to say to my audience, sir, don't quote me because this is what the streets are saying. But if I'm over here talking about is factual, I'm coming with this pen and this paper and a link to where I got this information from, and it has to be a credible link. I mean, I try to tell people so them need to be more like that. Cause guess what, bro? If anything happen in life, right? Say me and you are accused of anything. Guess what's the first thing you say? The first thing you say is, where is the proof? That's the first thing you say. Any one of us get accused right now of anything, the first thing you say is, where is the proof? So once I said me do this, okay, where's the proof? So I always try to extend that to everybody when I cover any story concerning them. Where is the proof? In this particular case, the young girl, the 13-year-old girl's story, it don't get no much more deeper than that. So, and based on that and the line of questioning from the police and his way of answering, which revealed even more red flags, because I could tell he was caught off guard and didn't know what the hell to say and said all the wrong stuff. That's why they put him in a handcuffs.
Well, as we said, this is not an attack on CMR, but more because you said something, Flo, that if you see somebody get burned, even by a hot stove, you're gonna learn from that. I'm not going. And we just want some other people to understand what CMR is going through to them become where you know you grow and you mimic people and laugh. Really, one day the universe will, shine all the light on you and your 5 minutes or 10 minutes of people coming. It's just not something you're gonna expect.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Pick up yourself.
Manners and respect, my brother. Absolutely. Listen, that right there, just now, I can't make this up. I can't. God, thank you. I can't make this up. It just fell out. Why them they are the two name what the brother called? I swear to on everything I love. I said to myself when we were pulling through the videos this morning and putting everything together for the tech people, I was like, the only I actually said, why the hell him take down the video about Cartel and Popcorn reuniting? Why? That's what I was thinking, right? And boom. Here, this one. Yes. Everything in this universe is in divine order. Believe that. I don't believe that. I know it. Everything in this universe is in divine order. It's not on your timing. It's not on my timing. It's in divine order. That way. Let me close out this segment and move on to the next topic. I'll close out this segment like this. I'm not supporting nobody who a child accused of molesting them, and I'm not asking you 1,000 times to try to explain yourself. There must be a reason for your secrecy. There must be a reason why a picnic accused you of that and then you went quiet about it. Because me would have out there shout, scream. Me never do it. I know that. There must be a reason. All I'll say is this. As we strip this case down more and more, and we wait on the state of Florida courts to do its due, law enforcement and law to do what they do, we're going to keep a close eye on this all the way. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more often to make sure that this one does not get swept under the rug. That child needs an advocate. And if you're the kind of person who is out here that's saying stuff like, oh, just leave it. Leave them to time. Leave it to God. Or any one of them something there. Just leave it and let the law take its course. As if we're not supposed to have an opinion based on what's been given to us, then you are a bigger part of the problem than you actually think you are. Now, if you as a grown person want to go around and be the kind of person that back up somebody who a 13-year-old is telling you said did certain things to them, then you be that. You wear that upon your conscience. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. That way. Naya TV says you chat too much people business. Those are the supporters of him. Watch who they are. Yeah, but we deal with the facts, you know. So our thing not twisted, and we're not making up nothing against nobody. We just want justice for that child. We want that child to be in a safe environment where that child can grow without fear and grow. Come, I pick them. But Mr. Kai get up this morning, Kai him mother get up earlier, right? And she come check me and me at work and thing and we talk and you know, and then she gonna do our breakfast for the kids and whatnot. And this man I walk out of the room and take up him say, Mom, where are my eggs? And she said, Kai, I asked you if you wanted an omelette. Him pick up him plate so and look on it and throw it on the counter. Say, I wanted eggs. So me hear my wife, I said, Kai, I asked you specifically if you wanted eggs or omelet. You said an omelet, so I made you an omelet. I was almost going to jump in and say, hey boy, take up the food and go eat it. And tap in eyes. But I didn't. I was just watching from a distance. I want everybody's child and children to grow safe, like Fimi them. Where them not feel like them afraid to talk them mind. Even if them have a little attitude, okay. They were created with their own makeup, their own personality and everything. They're not robots. God didn't give them to us for us to control them or robot them. It is for us to learn through patience and understand them and reason with them and guide them. Understand? I want that kind of safety for everybody's children. Right, that's all. With that said, I'm gonna move on. A British woman went to Jamaica and went missing. Now, this was headline news from 2 days ago. Her name is Dawn. You see the icon for this video this morning? That is Dawn. You see the man who wear the gold, red, gold, and green stamp on him head with no dreadlocks? That is her husband. Dawn is 64 years old. Dawn's husband is 37. I have to say this, and I don't want to add insult to injury or disrespect. And but 64. You know this, the sisters them. A lot of you see a 64-year-old man with a young lady. You call him sugar daddy. You say you're sure him can't handle the work. She must say I kill him with it or she a give him bun. She don't love you, sir. Be sure you're using your face more than the waist. It's all about the money and what you can get. You make up all kind of something. Honestly, a big woman, 60 odd with one 30 odd year old boy. You go, girl. Live your life, yes. Age is nothing but a number. You know, if you come to the consciousness, the realization, I'm telling you this before and I don't like it. A 64-year-old man who having finances together has been taking care of his body can accommodate a young 20s to 30s woman. In him, she will actually look for guidance, protection, financial stability, a lifestyle where she's comfortable, etc., etc. And she'll even marry them and have picnic game. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Because he can provide a world for her. And then she'll be like, age ain't nothing but a number. On the flip side of that, woman, you can't do the same thing. There is no 30-something-year-old boy out there where I'll say, yo, I can't wait to find one 64-year-old woman to breed her. So she can have me youths them. It's harsh. But at the truth. I mean, I know no other way figure but like this. Me don't know why she got to take up young boy, marry him, but make we get into the story. And this is not out of Jamaica. I got this one out the UK. But Jamaica has their article on it too, and we're going to go through that. It said that the police had launched a manhunt for the husband of this British mother or mum who vanished on holiday in Jamaica as disturbing reports started to emerge about his secret criminal past. Dawn Anderson, 64 years old. She stayed at a hotel after flying out for a break on the Caribbean Isles with her Jamaican partner, Andre Morrison, 37. She's 64. Andre 37. Andre is strapped in, strong back. I know a 64-year-old Don feel, well, stayed overnight at the 4-star Hotel 39 in Jamaica, Montego Bay. It said that she stayed, the first report says, help us find Dawn. Dawn was staying at the 4-star Hotel 39 in Jamaica's Montego Bay area before she vanished. Hotel 39 is on the hip strip. Yeah, she had a big strapped in dark mandinka. Some things on the can rest. You can rest. Me sure somewhere around 17, 18, 19, that's how you did start. And you had all up till 60 odd for do all of that. You had enough. You could rest. Anyhow, it says, but it is now a week since the businesswoman was last seen leaving a hotel the morning after she flew into Montego Bay on a Virgin flight from the UK. A week passed, she gone missing for. She checked into the hotel. She walked out of the hotel the morning after she flew in and went missing for a week. And her daughters revealed that they were frantically in worries about being unable to contact their mom or to contact Andre, because them obviously know a mommy husband. Police revealed that here in Jamaica, he was once a murder suspect, killer, suspected of. She's a fashion retailer. Dawn, also a devout Christian who lives in Mitcham, Southwest London. I know them ends there now. She fell for Morrison when he worked on her Jamaican home in Roaring Falls. She was building a home in Jamaica, flying into the island to see how her home is progressing. This hot boy with a big chisel up self enticed her, and she fell for him. But neither Dawn nor her family knew that he had this type of a criminal history and that he was once arrested on suspicion of murder, and then he was freed from that charge due to lack of evidence. Lack of evidence, me I hear say them couldn't find the people them were supposed to testify for him against him. And her UK-based daughters have been left distraught after claims emerged that he was a crook in Jamaica, very shady guy, and his nickname is Mantis. And Mantis was once on the police most wanted list. The couple attended Roaring Falls Church together, where Bubbly Dawn was a popular and colorful figure. They also appeared on TikTok videos together, sporting matching African fashion wear that she imported from Ghana in videos promoting her brand. Now, but Morrison has vanished. He has vanished now after calling her family to reveal that, hey, she gone missing. He called the family on November 24th to tell the family that she went missing, and then he himself went missing. Tekwe himself. Further alarm spread after associates of the missing husband come forward to say that he had confided in them that he wanted to do away with Dawn. We don't know what the do away with Dawn mean. I don't know if it means divorce Dawn or if it means dash her away. Grown-up daughters, Crystal, Charmaine, and Fiona Anderson, 3 daughters, they had appealed for help in tracking down their missing mom. Well, let me first say, so I don't miss the chance to say it. Crystal, Charmaine, Fiona, my condolences with the utmost respect. I'm not trying to add insult to injury, and I don't take this lightly. If you know about this platform or get to know, I've been trying to teach certain things for quite some time now. Some of the things that I've taught about not to do, your mom did them. How to stay safe, she went against those. Maybe she don't know we. Maybe she's never heard of our advice. A Jamaican police spokesperson yesterday confirmed that Morrison had once faced a murder charge, but he was set free. The cop also told the British news media that he was arrested on reasonable suspicion of murder, but that there was no evidence to charge him because all the evidence disappeared. In another case, he was charged with wounding with intent and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. He has an identical twin brother and his lawyer that brought both of them to court and asked the witness to point out the accused. The witness pointed out his brother, and the case was dismissed. You see how Jamaica law is party shop law. So on the whole, the man, when they say not have enough evidence to charge him for murder, unbeknownst to the witness, he had a twin brother. Then put the twin brother up there and tell Uno to point him out. Him or him twin brother, which one do it? And because the person could not point out, the witness could not point out the right one, identical twin, they let him go. The witness pointed out his brother and the case was dismissed. He was unable to say whether Dawn had been harmed, but our investigations involved several agencies at this time to ascertain her whereabouts. We have been making efforts to locate Morrison, but we are unable to divulge the specifics of those efforts at this time. Of course, the police, they're doing their work, you know. They don't want to say, yo, we have CID, and we have MOCA, and we have this and this company, and we have look for me, and this. So they have to hold off on some of that information and their tactics they're using until they locate him. But they're having trouble locating him because him disappear. Him call the family, tell them so their mother missing, and then he went missing. Dawn, who grew up in the UK, so you know, say a long time she a proper British because she's Jamaican born, but she grew up in the UK and she's 64. She done grew up long time ago. She are grew in up gone long time. She grew up in the UK, but she often spent winters at her home in Jamaica. She flew into the island on November 24th and she stayed overnight at the 4-star Hotel 39 in Montego Bay. Then his brother tall, you know. The brother look like about 7 feet tall, you know. Yo, one of my computers are touchscreen. When I could have just make it big, but I can't on this one. But in tall, you know, look at. Boy, and she is into African attire and stuff because that's her line of work. She imports stuff from Ghana and sell them in the UK. She must look upon him like this big old man, Dinka warrior. Come on, look, the man about 7 feet tall. Anyhow, and here they are in matching outfits, and the caption was "Best couple suit on sale. DM for the price or make your order now at Bad Fashion." Why? Anyhow, she's understood to have stayed there at the hotel with Morrison, and she was last seen heading out at about 11:50 a.m. the following day after she arrived in Jamaica. That would be the 25th of November. She arrived on the 24th. Police confirmed that they had spoken to Morrison, but they have since been unable to locate him after their initial speak with him. The police spokesperson told the British news media that there are some inconsistencies in the husband's account of how she has gone missing. So they want to talk to him again. He indicated that he took her to Negril to conduct business and he has not seen her since, and that he reported her missing at the Negril police station. So Negril, Montego Bay, if you're up on the ground, you know so it's a distance from one to the next. So I can't carry go and Negril go dash our way. Okay, they said, however, checks revealed that what he said was not so. The husband has a colorful criminal past here on the island, and all attempts to reach him has since proven futile. On a big old woman, how much time me telling us if he stop going to Jamaica, I just pick up man. You know, I be telling my brothers in Jamaica too, say, latch on for one of them, yes, brother, because it can make your life better. Somebody say, you're disgusting. I expected better of you, SouFLo. Remember when I did a video, it was one of the shorts, where I said, bro, nobody waste out your back. Pan them young gala with big long rat batty eyelash and long $500 weave on them, something there. Get one of the older woman them where husband probably dead and gone already and left her with everything and these things. Me not care if she look like, you know, a bag of wet rice and whatever. Tell her she beautiful and them something there. Wife her up. Can change your life. You know, so them say they're disappointed in me because I'm telling my Jamaican men to use woman. What part of married her, give her beautiful compliments is using? May I try get my brother them to stop run down waste girl and waste out them little resources and themselves and them days upon something that's going nowhere. A lot of these big women, them will love you up and shower you with gifts and take care of you, and as long as you take care of her and respect her, you can get something out of it. I'm saying you might can get picnic out of it, but me never tell you if you go 64. Anyhow, and that me did not talk about. Well, they said that checks have revealed that the story he gave the police was not so, not so, and that the husband has a colorful past here on the island in Jamaica. He's being treated right now as the primary suspect in connection with her disappearance based on the law we're unable to list him as a wanted person. Based on the law in Jamaica, they're unable to list him as a wanted person. Now, upon land, if this was the US, your face would be all over the news. They don't have to list you as a wanted person. You could be listed as a person of interest in a missing persons case. And if anybody out there see this individual, please call the police or something, something. That's the law in the US. They're saying that in Jamaica, they couldn't list him as that because that's how the law works. So I guess it's the same reason why they probably could not plaster his face all over media. So in case somebody on the island see him, them can say, hey, we know where I'm there now. Okay, so upon landing in Jamaica, Dawn checked into the hotel along with her husband. But since checking into the hotel, she has not been seen or heard from. Family members contacted her husband, who informed them that he took her to Negril and left her at a location where she indicated that she had a phone to deliver to somebody at that location. He stated that when he returned to pick her up, she was not at the location and he hasn't seen or heard from her since. He further alleged that he visited the Negril police station and he reported her missing, after which he fainted. And then he went to the Negril Health Center for treatment because he was just overwhelmed. However, checks that were made by the local police in Jamaica and by family members said nothing no go so. Never report her missing at no Negril police station. Never faint and go to no health center. Dawn's daughter Fiona, speaking on a Jamaican YouTube channel, said that my mom is a good person who has helped many people and the whole family has not taken this very well. Andre wanted to meet my mom and he made the booking at the hotel, but now he has disappeared as far as I know, and we don't have any numbers for him. So, Andre wanted to meet my mom. So that means that he wasn't living in the UK with her then. She married him, but him live in Jamaica. So I'm guessing her dream was to have him in the US. Don't be confused, Nans, at that. So the children in the UK are saying he wanted to meet with her. And he was the one that made the booking at the hotel. But now he has disappeared as far as I know, and we don't have any numbers for him. They don't have any contacts for him. All right. Fast forward to this morning now. Jamaica news this morning. The same woman is on the front page. Residents of Roaring River, Westmoreland, on Monday unearthed what is believed to be the body of 64-year-old Dawn Anderson, a Jamaican-born British woman who went missing shortly after arriving in the island last week. The body was reportedly found buried near her home. However, it was not removed by police on Monday night. They said, we didn't want to disturb any evidence, so we left a team at the location until tomorrow morning, which would be this morning, when the body will be exhumed, because Monday night them find her and the police them didn't want to do work in darkness and contaminate the scene more, so they left a team there to guard the area and they would resume this very morning here. December 3rd. So we left a team at the location until tomorrow morning when the body will be exhumed. A member of the Westmoreland police team told the Jamaica Gleaner, Anderson's disappearance reportedly followed a brief stay again at the Montego Bay Hotel with her 38-year-old husband, my 38 over here, and Graham Morrison. Morrison has also been reported as missing. On Tuesday morning, Morrison reportedly contacted his wife's daughter in the UK, telling them that Anderson had disappeared after he dropped her off at the beach park in Negril to meet with a client. He reportedly said that he returned to pick her up, but she was gone. Anderson had made a name for herself by selling clothing on the beaches of Negril, frequently appearing on Morrison's TikTok page as she showcased her goods. Well, that didn't end too well. Body believed to be that of the missing British woman was found in Roaring River, Westmoreland. Karen Notice says, you knew from she was missing it wouldn't have been a good outcome. Condolences to her family and friends. Wicked man. You know, in a lot of these cases, sometimes people do show up. You know, sometimes the people them show up and they're missing for like a week and change. I remember one American girl, she went down to Jamaica and I guess she was fed up with her family in the US, but she had no connection to Jamaica. And she just take to the hills with some Rasta, with a group of Rastafarians. And she did not want to be found. And you know, they were panicking. And I covered the video. And I asked everybody, I said, this don't look good for Jamaica. I don't like when foreigners come down here and go missing because it don't look good on us. So if you see her out there, say something, blah, blah, blah. She made a video of her sunbathing in the hills. Me even remember how the picture looked because the banana tree them. You know when you wake up in the morning in a country and everything look misty and it look like it's steam coming up out of the earth and all these things, it just looks so surreal. And she was like taking a big stretch in the early morning like this. And then she captioned one big paragraph of caption where she said, did you? Right, Audrey. She said, I did not want to be found. I'm not missing. I just don't want to be found. But for those who are worried about me, just know that I'm doing fine. I needed this getaway. I'm clearing my mind. Something about I'm eating healthy and I'm among righteous people. And a bag of other something. So sometimes some people don't want to be found, but so it not necessarily means through you're gone or missing for about a week or so, something definitely wrong. But in most cases, you go missing in Jamaica for over a week. The prognosis, the outcome is usually not good. And in her case, that's what it is. Can I reiterate more? When you just go Jamaica, go see Trang back boy and just marriage. Can you go foreign? Y'all forgot that story that I did? I've done a couple of these stories now. It started out with a series of videos that I did. Be careful who you married and carry foreign. Then I had another series that said, be careful who marries you and carry you go foreign. Because sometimes people marry you and carry go foreign go abuse you. And then people are stuck out of their element, away from home, confused. Should I take advantage of this opportunity or go back on my yard? You know? But be careful who you marry and carry go foreign, because I've done quite a few stories now of the women being killed after marrying the man and from Jamaica and carrying him overseas to live. The one in Atlanta where he severed his wife's head in front of her children and then ask the children, tell the children them that was crying, say to shut up. Shut up. Now go on like you never see dead body before. And a couple of others, few. The one from the UK who came to Jamaica and married somebody who was deported from the US. Mr. This man you're lucky. Because I got them deporting from the US for. He severely beat his wife in the US. He was married here. Beat his wife severely. Thought she was dead. Set the house on fire and left. The woman survived. She survived. She made it out of the burning house. He got caught. He got prosecuted. He did his time, or he did some time, and then he was deported to Jamaica. And this woman from the UK now come Jamaica, see this man, don't know them kind of history. Married him, carry him, go to the UK. So I was saying, how the hell did his papers get approved? Because he was deported from the US for violent crime. In a domestic situation, I know a woman from this a man you're lucky nor rotted. That was his chance to turn his life around, I guess. But you know, them say a leopard never changes his spots. And that video right there, if you look it up, the title of that video was "She Would Have Still Been Alive If She Had Left Him in Jamaica." On SouFLoTV. She would have still been alive if she had left him in Jamaica. This woman would have still been alive if she had left him in Jamaica. Because, see there? I just pull it up. I actually typed it into Google, and Google gave me the YouTube video. It says, if she had left him in Jamaica, she would still be alive today. That's the actual, and that was 1 year ago, and that video have 210,000 views on it. So people pay attention to the video them. 895 comments, 210,000 views. I guess the message doesn't get to some people, you know, and you can't save everybody. So some people are going to still take warning, hear warning, and don't take it. Listen, I know Jamaica is nice, right? And it's full of a bunch of attractive people. Because it is. It is. But don't get carried away and forget about your safety. And don't forget, I hate to say this, but many of our people are traumatized. So you have to vet who it is you're about to get involved with. Many of our people, them traumatized and dealing with trauma. And their mind, them head no good. So you have to know who you are dealing with. Don't be so quick to jump in. Remember, you know, studies show that 1 in every 3 Jamaican women was raped or molested as a child. That's super high. I would even, this is my thing, I would say apply that to the men too. Now, with that level of trauma, and of course you have to factor in the murder rate, the constant violence that's around, etc. I think all Jamaicans have seen a shocking level of violence at one point or another throughout their life in Jamaica. And the longer you've been there, the chances are likely that you've seen multiple. You've seen stuff that people see them something there in the US, them require counseling. You didn't get no counseling. You saw it till it became the norm. So you have to keep these things This is not me speaking bad about us. This is me telling us as a community where we're at. And I'm not discouraging anybody. If you feel like your person is in Jamaica and that's where you got to go find you a husband, go find you a wife, then by all means, go ahead. Life is short. Make your dreams come through. But be careful. Be careful. Holy Pacan artist about. I remember my cousin said one time, he said, cuz, this when you come Jamaica, and I deal with anybody, just know say everybody are gonna rob you. I just say some people won't rob you so bad. And some will just rob you and take everything. So you have to go decide. And I laughed. But it's kind of like, I don't know, everybody don't rob me. But there are a lot of people with not good intentions. Scheming, planning, plotting. Survival mode. Survival mode. Yeah. Survival mode. What Sandra says? Now TV, see, I guess it's 50-50 thing. People just got to know it's a risk. Yes, it's a risk. I'm talking about man and woman. It's a risk. There are stories of when men who go to Jamaica flaunting their money and getting women and bringing them back to the US and promise them good life and them come up here and beer beaten, beer lick, can't go out, can't associate with nobody, control, abuse. Some of these women have to run for their lives. You know, it's the same. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. And there are stories about good men who came up here, who came from here and went to Jamaica thinking they're going to find the love of their life and then bring back Jezebel, come a foreign. Heathen, come a foreign. So you just got to be careful, man. Yep, and that's because the island doesn't give people opportunity. So people come in their own mind frames to create either madness or either some productiveness. You just don't know what you get. Very well put, Naya TV. Naya TV says, yep, and that's because the island doesn't give people opportunity. So people come into their own mind frames to create either madness or either some productivityness. You just don't know which one. Because you don't know if you're going to pick up somebody who just have an entrepreneurial mindset and a bright mind. And they're like, babe, you know, say your love cut here. And you know, say me can braid good. Make we open a beauty salon. You know, say me love how you cook. Me go work, man. And we put the money together and we open a little restaurant. You know, you don't know if you're getting that or you get somebody who is like scheming on you. I whole heap of money she make per month, man. But me not really like her still. Like the little young girl them we out there so. I try to figure out how to get PR things. Enjoy them girl there at the same time. Well, she have two nice house. She have one a foreigner, she have one a yard. She have things. You don't know which one you getting. Yeah, I completely understand. I completely understand. Here, Jeff, but why SouFLo chat about my business, but seriously though, our people have been through so much. Everybody are looking for opportunity. You can't blame them. But the problem is, you know, are you looking to build with somebody? Are you looking to be genuine? Or are you by the hook or the crook kind of person? Because most people are by the hook or the crook. Because that's what survival mode does to a lot of people. It's your back against the wall, man. It's you having to survive. Mr. Bram said, them now listen. Just now for my own cousin gone down the last month. Gone marry a man. Fi ask her if she okay. I just wish her good luck. I'll tell you all about it when him reach. keep us posted, miss. Keep us posted. When him reach. I know the man probably come and do very good, you know. It depends on how she go treat him. Cause some people, them carry come a foreign, them feel like you owe them your life. So them start treat you like doodoo. You know how long me there work and I pay all them bills and me I gonna take the next 6 months off. As soon as you get your work permit at 2 job, yeah. As soon as you get your work permit at 2 job, you are working, you know. She quit for her job. Me the past 6 months vacation. Walk out your soul case and you come from Jamaica where they don't work like that. Jamaicans on the average do not work like how we work a foreign. You see how we work out with soul case a foreign? The average Jamaican does not work like this. Them have room for social life or them have room for relaxation. You don't have to be going down by the west side or go down by wherever in some villa. You can them right at them yard them there. I relax. Them life not too stress out. Like how your life stay foreign. So yeah, me know them case there. As soon as you reach them just account. Yeah man, your papers and everything good. You have your work permit, you're good to go. 2 job. You alone and pay all of the bills them. You have, you start hate foreign. As long as they don't treat him like that, him probably alright. I see one woman make a video a couple of days ago. She says, Bay to all of the people them who said I was too big and fat and them did just use me. And every time we put up with picture them with a type green card under it. So my husband was using me for green card. Bay, fast forward 7 years later, I think 7 years, she said, fast forward 7 years later, and then the picnic them walk out from the back. And them stair stepper look like she have a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 5-year-old, and something else. And then them have a big nice house and 2 vehicle and all these things. And she said he's still here. And him last walk out from the back. She said he's still here, and I'm still fat, and we're still happy. So it worked out for some people. It worked out for some people, you know. Go find your person. Just be careful. Now TV said, right, LOL. So when they come over here, it's a shock culture. Cultural shock. They're not used to not having community and just chilling. You got to come and work. Yeah, they're not used to that. They're not used to that at all. Remember my cousin come up here, come visit. And I'll never forget my cousin said, him said, me love you, you know. You know, really spoil you, you know. Mr. What you talk about? Him say, no man, you really spoil man. Me have to tell Auntie thank you again and again. Thank you, cause thank you. Because here I was thinking, when we reach up here, the whole family is gonna gather around and we're gonna have breakfast together in the morning and lunch in the afternoons, and we're gonna go places and all these things. Every morning we wake up, the house empty, and me one in here. I mean, I say, where everybody there? I'm not see nobody till weekend come. And then weekend come, I see on for 2 days, and then me fly out Monday. I say, yeah, I work, everybody gone to work, cause him say, yeah, me see it now. But boy, I don't work too much up here, man. But you don't complain. And you don't make we feel it tired. That to me was a compliment. My cousin said we don't complain and we don't make them feel it in Jamaica, because we not there to talk about Jesus Christ, you know how me have to work. Why me not have nothing to give, you know, I'm there and it's rough, and you know, some people do that all the time. We don't complain, we just do it. So him couldn't relate until him reach. And when him reach, I still say, boy, no. So we not spend no. You get a text in the middle of the day. Food is in the fridge. Cook what you want. See you later, okay? All right, bye. You can get a text. Boy. in the end, it always ends on a sad note. Be careful. Seems to me we always attract these type of men who has nothing to put on the table, says Sandra Ellis. And Sandra, that's a choice, you know. Yeah, that's a choice. Nothing gets under my skin more. Well, nothing gets under my skin more than seeing rascal people back up a pedophile or anybody who is suspected of being a pedophile. Yeah, speak good on their behalf and give them the benefit of the doubt instead of the ras picnic where I tell you say this them I do to them. But nothing else get under my skin more than seeing a woman who is highly accomplished or have something that go on about herself and she took up a big cruff. My granny used to say cruff. My granny used to use the word cruff enough. When you hear Miss Ruby call you cruff, you know your life is about to turn out to nothing. You never want a woman to call you a cruff. But if you see a woman, you know, and I see them all the time, even here. Even here, I see a Jamaican woman come up here now, walk out them soul case, and I use their stories to tell you, because some of these are people I know. Come here, come turn that from them used to clean floor and work in a restaurant back and never have legal papers till them straighten themselves out, till them go CNA, then them go from CNA to LPN to RN to MSNBC, this, that, the other. Accomplish. Buy house, nice vehicle, accomplish. And pick up one big broad back cruff. Man no have no job, no have no intention to go look work. Him take fear vehicle, drop share work, and stroll around whole day. Pick her back up when him feel like. Or sometime when work done and show and go home. She have fear, where are you? Me done a long time, you know. How much time me call you? That's easy yourself, man. Me I come, man. Oh my God. I can't burn me phone with this, man. Buy all foreign dog to Ross, Jeff said. Buy all foreign dog. Pick up some big cruff, man, you know. And Audrey, I'm gonna pick up harlots. Gonna pick up garden tools. If you sit down in our car, staying up our car seat because them a leak. Then come pick you up with your vehicle fishy. With your own vehicle. Accomplish, she say, yes, me I buy myself a nice Beamer. Reward myself for all the years of struggling and stuff. Me reach on a level now. Want to see boy in our Beamer. Be a girl. And you're there walk up and down somebody's hospital corridor all day. You're pacing back and forth till you, because nurse life not too kosher. Pacing back and forth till your foot them a hot you. The boy couldn't even say make him go clean the vehicle, detail the vehicle, fix up the house and cook some good food for you for when you come home. Set your bath, rub your feet, nothing. Gonna pick up some big cruff. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. My sisters be making some poor ass choices. Y'all gotta do better. You know, sometimes I think y'all make them poor choices though because that's somebody that you can control, kind of thing. I can tell the boy they say leave. Where am I go? Him not have nothing. Him go around my mother yard, him sister yard, him not have nowhere for himself. I think sometimes y'all do that because that's who you could control. Because a man that can match you, a man that can match you or have more than you, and who can actually build a power couple unit, I don't know on that man there. I don't know, girl. I just something about the bad boy. Them. I don't know. It just turned me on. I just like bad boy. You like bad broke boy. Him bad. No have no job. No have no career field. No have no training in a nothing. No certifications for nothing. No intention to go find no kind of income unless you want to try to sell drugs or something. Or rob people. I always ask you, drive out the whole, yeah, Audrey, drive out the whole our gas and I ask her for gas money to put back gas in her car. And look how she did that go on good. She drive go work, she park her car downstairs, she go inside, she clock in, she do her day's work. No gas, no burn up out of the car until she drive it, go back home. This boy take a car, full tank, drive it out and come pick her up empty. So we are eat for dinner to them mums. Oh God. Y'all gotta make better choices, man. Y'all gotta make better choices. I just like them sister that were you know, them know so the man they have about 4 or 5 other baby mother and about 10 pick me where him don't support. But for some reason she tell herself if she be baby mother number 6, him going to take care of hers and is going to be loyal and faithful to her. The community bicycle she pick up. And then she makes with everybody. He'll change. He'll change. I'm the right one for him. And when you see her couple months after she meet him, you ever see how some sisters just change after they meet certain man? You just know say that not go good. That is not going good. She look like what? You ever see John Crow went and rain with them? Eh? And them like shake off the rain so and the hair just lay down, them look depressed or cock fall when time rain wet them up. And just so she look all the time, just like him just suck out the whole her energy and she just not have nothing. I just saw them man, I saw them man they left for them sometime. And at them man they on the pick. And them man they on the pick. And big them up. Yeah, like wet dog. Like wet dog. Ja, you have to do better, yeah, man. Some of these men will kill you. As to this story of this British woman, some of them men will kill you. What is his purpose now? He's running from the police. Them can't find him. What his purpose? Why him would have do anything to his wife? And the funny thing is, his own relatives told the Jamaica police that he confided in them and told them Sam did want to get rid of her. Him did want to get rid of her. Lady, you should have stayed in the UK. You better stay in the UK and look somebody in your age group. You know? Young boy Sam, do you want to get rid of her? I guess you became overbearing. And him did tired of you. Worse, you know, mama, if you're not doing the things them. You know? As we age, you know, we're not too flexible like how we used to flex one time. Young boy, I cock you up and position you in some way. You talk about, put up my leg. No, that one there. No, my leg a cramp up. You're not bringing the heat and the fire like you used to one time. You know, put up my leg. Leg a cramp up. Oh, damn. Man, turn up there and ready for you're ready for put it on party and you're ready for night. Yeah, we need give out. Him say bong span it. She bong span it 2 times and stop. Check engine light. Need give out. Can't go no more. That is it. Yeah, it's all of us. It's all of us. You have your day. We all have our day, not true. As long as you're living, you're getting older. And believe me when me tell you, say, you not escape nothing what other old people get. It's right across the board. Everybody are gonna get it. Your flexibility will someday not be the same. Your osteoporosis might kick in for some way. Yeah, your bone them dense now. You're brittle. As you bounce up on something, you broke something. Them kind of something they don't fall. Because falling at your age is not the same. Yeah, fall down and hip broke. Try catch yourself when you fall, broke your wrist. No, serious thing, me I tell you. Serious thing, me I tell you. Fall down and try catch yourself. You know when you're young and you fall, and you put out your 2 hand and boom, and you drop and boom, get back up. Take about 5 minutes to get up now. Now, when you drop you off, you sit down there and think about how to get up in the safest way without injure anything else. Because you injure yourself falling, you can't injure yourself getting up, double injury. Life just different now. So when you reach certain age, you see, left off the young people them. If it's for fun and that is your life, I'm not judging you. Come and big up the back road girl them, so I'm not judging you. If and I big up the girls that slide up and down the poles. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, if it's for fun and you're still, into that type of thing, then cool. But this take up I'm married and this is my person and you want them stay with you and you alone and be faithful to you. Had your time already. You had your time already. Them not reach nowhere near for your age yet. This a boy I know if you gonna live three more decades. We gonna catch up to fair age. And by the time him reach this, so she 190 odd years. What are you supposed to have to together? I see it there now. In hot head take him, God missing. God have mercy, man. Yeah, we body change as we age, Can't tell old boy nothing. Kill him dead, him a stula. Till he's soft like porridge. He's a stula. Oh, hey. And amount of drink up and where you sometimes can't help your papa. That's life. I saw it go. My advice is take care of yourself the best way you can while you're young. Because it's like putting an investment into what is to come in the future. Put a bag of doo-doo in your system now in the present. Little more later on, you have to pay for it. Yeah, when everything starts shut down. Yeah. I try to tell a lot of us get some weight training going and get some cardio going. Weight training and cardio going. I learned this through OT. Weight training will help with your bones and your bone structure, density. Because as you get older, the bones them are gonna get more brittle. So when you hear me say fall and you try put out your hand to stop the fall and end up broke your wrist, is occupational therapy stuff me I tell you. Because I have people when I do OT with where that is their injury. Older woman went to fall, stretch out her hand, broke her wrist, dislocate her shoulder, one fall. Old man fall, broke him hip surgery. And hip surgery can be the death of you at certain age. Because if you don't know, hip surgery is a radical surgery. You ever see a video of a hip surgery? You ever see how them pick up a person's leg and pop it so on? Boy, something where I wait till that age, just you better take care of yourself here. Stretch out thing, grind. This is note to self, Lulu Bridges. This is, yes, when me talk to Uno, me talk to myself too. This is not, I was up this morning and at the gym, at the workshop, the workout place. Somebody a why me about wifey gym. I was up this morning and at the workout place. I try to keep myself together. Boy, but what is to fall apart? I go fall apart and you can't help it. It can just fall apart. Yeah. Boy. I feel sorry for her still, but it end like that. Now, this brother look too big to hide. Babe. Okay. Come here, babe. Nothing? You done workout?
Yes.
So your shirt now drip with sweat. It's supposed to wet. At gym you go?
Yes.
She went to gym. I saw.
I did upper body today.
You did?
Mm-hmm. My body did hurt.
She went to go work out. I don't think we're gonna talk about much more this morning. Let me see. Right here. We can leave it right here and talk about something else tomorrow. Shout out to my brethren, Pretty Don, the real Pretty Don welcomed his 22nd child into the world yesterday. And that me you want to say. All right, so Pretty Don, we see it. And for you, for those of you who are going to criticize him, for those of you who are going to criticize him, I don't know what to say. Remember one time Ninja Man did have the something that when Ninja Man said, them ask him in a interview and him say, real bad man. I guess. But yeah, him welcome his 22nd child. He just lost his son, a teenager. His son name was Jet Li. And Jet Li was the one that passed away due to fentanyl. And you know, Pretty Don didn't make videos. When I talk about that Pretty Don there, I talk about the real Pretty Don. Pretty Don was making videos where he was talking about our children and fentanyl. And you know, fentanyl is a serious thing, you know. Your child, if you can imagine your child in brethren roll up a slip and put something in there. And in brethren, them I tell him, say, man, just okay. And he's like, no, I don't want to. And in brethren, them said, just one hit, bro. What, man, just one hit. And he like, okay, one hit. You can imagine that happened to your picnic and the one hit kill him? Well, so yeah, Pretty Don welcomes the baby cute too. Same baby there. Welcome this is his 22nd child. 22 pick. I don't know what we are doing 22 picnic. Yo. No, sir. And this is Pretty Don.
This is a synthetic opioid that is man-made labs to increase
the money or say more money, more life, and more wife. He is polygamous. He's a polygamist. So him not do the monogamy thing where we do. He's a polygamist, and he actually lives that life like that. So you know, I think this video right here is one of them where he was talking about because Rich Homie Quan, the rapper, passed away shortly after his son passed away, and he was doing a video talking about fentanyl and how it works on the system and how much can kill you and all that. Right. My schoolmate lost her 15-year-old due to fentanyl. A lot of people. It's actually epidemic proportions in the U.S., killing a lot of young people. A lot of people straight across the board, but a lot of young people. You know, it's sad. It's sad. So when you lose one of your child, can you imagine you lose your child like that? Stacey Williams says yes, and with weight training, make sure that you consume enough protein as well. Yes, yes. Brother did a video yesterday and said him being a vegan or a vegetarian for years, it was actually killing him because he had developed osteoporosis. His spine was curving, and he was going down, and he was wondering what it was. So when he go get a full checkup and thing, it was because of his diet. He wasn't getting the proper amount of protein and all this other stuff. You mean him put in the head 22 times, Father? Andre, you mean they put in the head 22 times? Mr. Brown, little bro, have 2 hours before you have to pick up The kids, go on. We understand. Yes, me I go come off now. My boy, I build him own a town in Florida. He looks young. He looks young. A big man. He's a big man. He hasn't changed from, we know pretty than them from back in the 90s, like early 90s. He hasn't changed. It looked like him not age or something. But yeah, and people always make fun of like his hairstyles and stuff like that. But he's always been different. You know, dare to stand out, don't want to be nobody else energy or nothing. Anyway, shout out to Pretty Dan, big up yourself. I don't know how you do it with 22 youth, but Father Abraham, go and do your thing. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in this morning. Please don't let any of this go over your head though. The first thing we talked about this morning was super important, and I want everybody to keep that at the forefront of your mind, that that little girl in the CMR them situation, she is not safe. And we will continue to follow closely to see what the outcome is over Dessa. And also this story here about the British woman who was found now after being missing and married somebody who is half her age. Learn something from that. I'll catch you out tomorrow morning right here. God spare my life, like my granny used to say. Be good, but if you can't be good, be careful. And like my grandfather, Mars Cleavy, used to say, I'll see you tomorrow, if God spare my life. I'm out. Peace.